Okay. Now, once again, it is done here. And I hope you're ready for the second part of this class. The first part, we were dealing with states of matter. Remember, we are still learning under matter. We have learned the states of matter, and now in this second part of this class, we're going to learn on the changes of state of matter. In that, what happens for a solid to turn from solid to liquid, and from liquid to gas, gas back to liquid, and liquid back to solid. Okay, and even there are some that undergoes all the way from solid to gas without passing through the liquid state, and even those that also go gas all the way back to solid that going through the liquid state. Now, all those we're going to counter them right now in this next part of this class. So, I hope you're ready. So, what we're going to learn is the changes state of state. Changes of state of matter. And just to give you like an easy view of how you can really catch this very fast, we're going to represent them this way. So let's say over here we have the solid, and over here we have the liquid, and over here we have now gas. We have the gas. Okay, then we have something like this, something like this, something like this, something like this. We also have something like this. We also have something like this. Yeah. So I believe that one is easy, really easy to remember, easy also to it sticks in the brain very quick. Now, solid turn to liquid, and liquid turn to gas, and gas back to liquid, and liquid all the way back to solid. We also have solid all the way to gas, and also gas all the way to solid, without going to the liquid state. Okay, we want to know the names of these processes and how they take place. What triggers them? What initiates them that they do take place? So, from solid to liquid, we will require heat. Okay, you'll have to heat. So when you heat a solid and it turns to liquid, the process is known as melting. Yeah. And when you heat it further, it will not turn from liquid state to gaseous state. What is the name of the process? What is the name? Yes, I can't hear you. Oh, yes. It is known as evaporation. Evaporation. And now, from gas back to liquid will require us to cool. Okay. When you cool it, the gas to liquid, the process is known as condensation. It will condense. Okay. And now liquid all the way back to solid will be freezing. A very good example that undergoes this process is water. Okay. Remember, water in a solid state it is known as ice. Okay. When you heat ice, it melts and it turns to liquid. Okay. And when you heat it further, it evaporates and turns into a gas. And remember that now the gaseous form of water is known as the steam. Okay. The steam. So when you heat ice in solid state, it will turn to liquid after it melts. And when you heat further, the liquid evaporates, which is now the water evaporates to form a steam. The steam now is the gas. Okay. And when you cool the steam, it will turn to water. It will condense. Okay. And when you cool it further, it freezes to go back to the ice. I hope that is right. Okay. And you've understood that. And now, remember we also talked that there is a state that will turn all the way from solid to gas without passing through the liquid state when you heat. And that process is known as sublimation. Okay. Sublimation. And we also have from gas all the way to solid without going through the liquid state is known as deposition. Deposition. A very good example of a substance that undergoes sublimation is iodine. Okay. Iodine. This is a very good example of a substance that undergoes sublimation. Okay, when you heat it, it will undergo sublimation to form a gas, and when you cool it again, it will go from the gas to solid, that's going to the liquid state. So a very good example of a substance that undergoes sublimation is known as iron. And remember that substances that undergo sublimation are known as sublimants. Okay. So iodine that you see over here is a very good example of a sublimate. Okay. And also you should know that when you are changing the substances from solid to liquid and even to gas, it requires us to heat. So this upper process will require heating. And this downward process will require cooling. So you should mark that. Yeah, so I believe that you learned something there and you've known of the changes of state of matter. Okay, yeah. So the process is continuous. You learned of the states of matter, you know the various states, and now you've learned of the changes of state of matter. What happens for one to change to the other? Okay, and what is the name of the process that do take place? So I believe that you're getting to know something very fast, real quick, and the memory will kick in. Okay, with Teacher Dan. So Teacher Dan is here for you, and just know that you're going to do well in this learning session. So see you next time in our next lesson. That will be a continuation of what we've learned. Okay, now we'll get to know about the pure substance. Okay, yeah. So take that in mind. We'll do a little bit of research and be ready. See you next time.